there.
I wish I could go back in time and play.
This is how pathetic. You're not going to believe this.
I mean, you want to talk about arrogant, too. Like, we did something that was so fucked up.
It was in a league where you would get pins, like you would get handicapped.
Yeah.
So, like, if you were playing a team that, like, had an average of the 4 bowlers that was, like, 250, and our average was 200, we would get 50 pins to be, like, a 50-pin lead.
Okay, just to be fair. Right?
Yes, and every single time we played another team, we would have such an unbelievable handicap because we were so bad that the other teams were so annoyed when they would get the sheets in front of them. They'd be like, "Oh, they have a 60-point lead already." You know, like
these were serious people.
Yeah.
Like they weren't fucking around.
Our team name.
Yeah. I already see the next Tell 'em Steve Dave merchandise coming down the fucking pike right now.
The 4 Horsemen.
There were only 3 of them. I like the fact that you had a fucking random person come in as a quote-unquote horseman.
Yeah.
And we had, and Ed Havsack had this gigantic poster of like
Framed.
a Frank Frazetta frame poster that he would bring in and set. And Q's left the table.
Run a banner to the alley and put it up.
He would put it on the chairs as an intimidation tactic. It was like this Frank Frazetta, like it was like the end of the world for Horsemen. And he would then go up and bowl his first ball.
60 handicap.
Like the most misplaced arrogance ever.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
But he was so mental though that he was such a wild card. He'd be all into it for like we're going to win this week, we're going to win this week. He'd go up and bowl his first frame. He'd throw an 8. And then he would be so fucking angry that he would fucking really put everybody on the edge, like the other team, as he would curse and throw the ball as high as he could, the bowling ball, so when it hit the ground, it just like boom. And like at the whole bowling alley would turn around and be like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?"
Yeah,
total mental case. He was.
Right.
And nobody wanted to play us. We finished horrifically in last place, and it was like. And I remember you constantly having issues because you worked at a daycare center and made like $8 a week. You were constantly like looking around for change, as I recall,
so I could
to
afford
your bowling
the league fees.
Fucking mighty 4 horses.
Looking in couch cushions and shit.
Oh, it was pathetic.
Wow.
I remember one time we left and we had gotten crushed. And I was so pissed. Remember, he threw his ball into the street and it hit a van.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was not the kind of guy you want on your team for he was just the ultimate wild card. He would stand up on the blow dryers and walk down the center lane and everything. I mean, it was.
But he took it very seriously. He was the guy. Like he had like the wrist thing on, and he had his own ball.
Yeah.
He took it very seriously up to that first throw, and when that first throw didn't do what he wanted to do, then he became sage.
Yeah. Yeah. Why am I not number one?
Yeah, really, really.
Well, we know what the Tell 'em Steve Dave bowling team is. 4 Horsemen. Oh, that's so great.
Yeah, it was. And I'm not kidding around. Every team, when they realized they were playing us that week, just was like, "Oh God."
Yeah.
They didn't want anything to do with us. Only because of the amount of handicap they had to give us. And the antics that went along with playing us.
Because, we fucked around nonstop. Like, I remember one time, like, we had this guy, Rob Fortune, he played with us, and he was just like, he would not stop fucking with the other team. Yeah. He took their keys, and he was, like, picking his teeth with their keys. Like, he just, like...
Were the other teams people you knew, or they're strangers?
No, total strangers.
No. And he didn't get just slapped across the fucking face?
No. We were tough. We were metalheads. We had our long hair.
Yeah.
How long did
our leather jackets?
How long did this last?
Oh God, it was all winter. It was like it started in like probably January and went till about March. So 3 months.
Yeah.
It was weekly. It was every Wednesday.
Oh my God! I wish we lived in a world where we could do it.
But yeah, or like we took pictures back then. It would have been like, or video, it would have been pretty great. But yeah, it's a depressing place, bowling alley, because like it feels like they haven't updated anything in a really long time, and there's always one person running around frantically because they can't afford it, like a staff.
Yeah.
So like it's like, oh, this fucking alley's fucked up. You got to go fix this. Oh, this alley's fucked up, and then she's running down to the other end. And now Sage has like, it was a friend of hers who invited her to this birthday party. Now I would say like if there's 12 kids there, 9 of them are special needs kids. They're wandering all over the alleys.
Oh, right,
like somebody's about to throw
That's
a ball
dangerous.
and you just walking in front of them. Yeah, I had to teach her about courtesy and shit.
Oh, wow.
My father was on a bowling league.
Oh yeah, for how many years, right?
Years.
Once you get in a league, like, other than the Four Horsemen, that's the only example I could think of.
We retired.
You're stuck on that league for years.
Yeah, he used to bring me, and I used to just play Spy Hunter. Like, he used to just give me like a stack of quarters, and he'd be like, "Just go play Spy Hunter."
My dad was on a bowling league for years. I remember he had all these trophies. I mean, he was the one Flanagan that had trophies. That's all he had.
Yeah,
was these shitty, worthless trophies.
It sounded like you were giving it to him for a second. And
I know. I felt like I was, and I was like, "Fuck that."
That sounds too much like a compliment.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah. So, big fucking weekend news, man.
Yeah, France, huh?
I mean, what are you gonna say that hasn't been said?